Hey guys, it's Rachel and today I'm here to do my 32 and 33 week pregnancy update. I decided to just combine the weeks because not much has changed between the 2 weeks. However, tons of symptoms has occurred, so I didn't want information overload on you for both weeks. So I decided to just combine them. I am 33 weeks, 2 days today, officially 8 months pregnant. Where has time gone? I don't know, but my baby's gonna be here in a few weeks, so I need to get prepared. Now, I'm gonna just dive right in because you guys are gonna be like, oh my goodness, Rachel, this is a lot you're telling us. So let's just get started so the video is not like 50 million years long. First, I wanted to say I'm super excited because I finally got new prenatal vitamins. For the longest time, I was taking the over-counter gummies, and you know, when I first found out I was expecting, which was around like 2 weeks, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get my prenatals. And so I went and bought it when I was like 4 weeks and started taking it from then on. And I originally loved them, and now I just find them disgusting. I hate the smell of them, and it's because I overate them, and I've been taking them since 4 weeks. So I finally finished taking them, thank goodness. I told my midwife, you know, please, like, is there anything else that you have for me that I can take that is chewable, because I do not like swallowing pills at all unless I really have to. But I'm not good with the whole swallowing pill thing. So she gave me these new chewies that they have at their office that she said just came in about a week ago. She said she's never heard anything about them. Nobody's ever tried them. They're chewable, chocolate flavored prenatal vitamins, and actually I have one in my purse, so I'm going to show you what they look like. But I freaking love them. I'm addicted to them, and I get excited to take it. So I'm really happy that finally I have something new. This is what they look like. Let me know if you've tried them. They're chocolate flavored, they're chewables, and they are delicious. It tastes like hot chocolate. So that is one good thing that's happened within the 32 week of pregnancy. Second thing that I've been dealing with is acne. So I've never dealt with acne before unless, you know, I've been super stressed out, and then, you know, I'd get pimples, but it'd only be on my forehead. Now I'm experiencing pimples everywhere: cheeks, chin, nose, forehead, and it's really aggravating. So I've started to wear makeup to kind of cover it up because I'm sick of looking at them, and, you know, popping them doesn't work. You know, applying acne cream or medication doesn't work because once one disappears, another one comes. It's just a never-ending thing. So I'm hoping it'll disappear once the baby comes. I'm sure it's hormones doing this to me, so I'm not, you know, too paranoid about it, but it is kind of frustrating to look at because they're just everywhere. So acne, it's no fun. Carpal tunnel, I've mentioned it in my last video as well, and I told you all that I was waking up with swelling hands and they'd ache. Well, I still wake up with swelling hands and they're still aching, but now I've acquired really intense joint pain, and when I say intense joint pain, it's intense. So this particular hand, my left hand, and my ring finger in particular, is the most painful. I don't know what it is about this ring finger, but there was one day where I woke up with it bended like this and I couldn't lift it up. I had to have EJ pull it up for me because it was pretty much stuck, and it was, oh my gosh. Since then, every morning my finger, this one in particular, it's hard to bend, it's hard to lift up. It's only in the morning, and then throughout the day it kind of lights up to where it's not as painful, but morning and night, I should say, is when my joint pain is the worst, the worst. So I've talked to my midwife about it to see kind of how to settle it, and you know, she didn't really mention anything. I think she said Epsom salt, if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, to kind of reduce it, but I guess there's not much I could do with the hands. So let me know if there's a way that I could kind of reduce the joint pain on my hands, because the mornings and nights are intense. It's hard for me to cook breakfast. It's hard for me to open a water bottle because the pain is just that bad. So I definitely feel for those who have arthritis, because man, I can only imagine it's really hard to, you know, do anything really when my pain is that bad. What else have I been going through? Swelling. So for the longest, I haven't had swelling in my pregnancy, and then all of a sudden it started to occur, and I assumed that I had preeclampsia or preeclampsia. I don't really know the exact pronunciation of it, but I was pretty certain that I had it because the swelling was just instant. And then when I went to my doctors, which I'll get more into that specific appointment within the video, but she said, no, I don't have it. Everything's normal. And she thinks it's just related to me, you know, having a lot of excess weight. And of course, the bad circulation from, you know, all the liquids and stuff. So she said to just lay on my side when I feel like this, or bathe in Epsom salt and just stay off my feet and try to walk around a little bit, but not too long, and sit, but not too long, and have my feet up. But the swelling has been really, really bad, and it usually occurs at nighttime only. It doesn't happen every night, but almost every night my feet has been swelling, and I can feel them swell. Like, I know when they're swelling because I feel it feels, I don't know how to describe it. It hurts. It aches, and I just feel like I don't like it. But I'm gonna show you a picture of them because I took a picture to show you guys. You guys are gonna say, ew, but you know, it's life. So let me pull it up here. So this is what my feet were looking like last night. Yeah, so that's a every night thing. Super painful, but what I found to help is just for me to lay down on my side, and within a few hours they kind of light up, which is really nice. So I need to walk more and get some blood flowing. Let's see. Okay, shortness of breath. Now, I've mentioned that I've acquired it in the past, like I've experienced it, which I feel like I usually have when I'm walking upstairs or doing a lot of walking. Then I'll feel the shortness of breath, but now I'm feeling it when I'm laying down, and it's not even like I'm laying on my back. Sometimes I'll lay on my side and I have to catch my breath, or sometimes I'll be sitting and I'll be kind of slouched down, and then I'll feel like I have to catch my breath. And so that's something that I've been dealing with. At first it was a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie, because who likes to feel like shortness of breath realistically? But I've kind of gotten used to it. It doesn't happen too much, but it does happen a lot when I'm laying down a lot of the times, or sitting for too long. I'll just start to have problems breathing. So, you know, my midwife said, you know, it is normal. He's just getting bigger, and so that's just that. I wake up very easily, and I used to be a deep sleeper, you guys. I used to be a deep sleeper. I could sleep through the vacuum, the lawnmowers, everything like that. And now, excuse me, I wake up at the drop of a hat. Literally. I mean, it's so easy for me to wake up. EJ Uber drives, and you'll hear more about that in my vlog, because I did vlog. And you know, he does Uber drive, and so sometimes he comes home really late, like 1, 2, 3 in the morning, and instantly, as soon as he puts the key in the knob, I'm up. It's crazy. So I cannot sleep in anymore. I've heard it's because, you know, my mom instincts kicked in, so that's kind of what happens, and it must be because I can wake up so easily that it's almost ridiculous. Not only that, but I wake up early as well, which I'm not an early person. I mean, I wake up early. I used to wake up early for school, but if I'm not doing anything, I'm not gonna wake up early. But now I just naturally wake up early, and it's crazy because I'm still sleepy, but I still wake up early. Like, my body just, I gotta get up early. So I wake up usually like 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish, and I try to force myself to kind of rest longer so I don't get tired throughout the day, because I do try to get things done. What else? Okay, the constant hunger thing. Now, this is where I'm going to tie in my doctor's appointment, because I had it yesterday. So, lately I've been having constant hunger. I want to say within the past 2 weeks, I've started to feel really hungry consistently, as in every freaking hour I need to eat something or I'm gonna pass out type stuff. So I was eating constantly about every single hour. I wasn't eating like that bad. I was eating a lot of vegetables and I think fruits. Yeah, fruits, snacking on it. So I would say that I was eating pretty darn good for myself, because, you know, prior to pregnancy, let me just say, eating out was kind of my thing. So I've been cooking a lot more and just trying to keep my protein levels up. And so, you know, for the longest, well, for the past 2 weeks, I was eating a lot. And I figured, oh, the baby's growing, so I'm going to consume more food. Well, I went to my doctor's appointment and I checked my weight, and I was 163 pounds. So I told her, and her face dropped. She's like, Rachel, honey, that's a big gap. And I said, well, what was I before? And she said 156. And then she was telling me, she's like, Rachel, how do you go from 156 pounds to 163 pounds in the time span of 2 weeks? Like, how do you gain 10 pounds in 2 weeks? And I started laughing, but it's honestly not funny. She said I gained weight very, very rapidly, like almost too quick. And she's surprised I don't have any high blood pressure. She's surprised that I don't have preeclampsia or diabetes, because the amount of weight I gained is just crazy. And I was telling her how I'm constantly hungry. She said it's because I'm dehydrated and I need to constantly drink water, which I do. So I don't understand it, because I'm constantly drinking water. I'm constantly still eating, so I don't get it. To be quite honest with you, I wake up early sometimes just to eat because I'm that hungry. Like, I have to eat and then I'll go back to sleep type thing. So she said I need to work out a little bit, as in take walks a lot every single day. So I've started walking a lot more, and if I can't go out, because it's been storming here every single day, if I can't go out for a walk, then I try to do some prenatal yoga just to keep my blood flowing. That way the swelling won't be as intense when it happens, and all that stuff. So that was a big shock to me. I can't believe that you know, I gained that much weight in that short time span. And then I felt I'm feeling a lot of pressure down below. And when I went to my doctor, she did say he's head down, so that's exciting. She said it looks like I'll be having a natural birth, because when I first found out I was expecting, all of the ultrasound techs that I've had told me that he was breech, like sitting up, and they said, well, he should turn around towards the end, hopefully, so you don't have to have a C-section. So I was a little concerned about that, but when I spoke to my midwife, she did say he's in like kind of birthing position. He is head down. So hallelujah, right? So I've been feeling a lot of pressure down there, and not only have I been feeling a lot of pressure, I've been going to the bathroom often, like literally often I have to go. And if I don't go, I'm going to pee on myself. That's how bad it is. Yeah. And so I've been feeling pressure. I've been feeling the urge to constantly use the bathroom. My Braxton Hicks are actually kind of painful now, whereas before I would just have tightening and then that'll be the end of that. Now I have tightening associated with cramps. I am having contractions, of course, you know, the Braxton Hicks, but also like false contractions, as in menstrual like cramping sometimes here and there. And my midwife just said it's normal. It's just, you know, your body's getting prepared. But if it gets too intense, she told me to just bathe in the Epsom salt, and to, what else did she say? Drink a lot of water and lay down. So that's kind of how I've been dealing with it. Other than that, I've been good. So that was a mouthful. That was a lot. I told you guys, I've dealt with a lot these past 2 pregnancy weeks. I am looking into doing my maternity shoot. I looked for dresses. I'm trying to figure out if I can find like a really nice one for a low price, because the one that I want is $83. I'm going to show you a picture of it actually before I go, because I really do love it. But I found someone to do my maternity pictures. It's a friend, and so that's good. Here's the, I don't know if you guys can see it up close. Sorry if it's not focused, but that is the dress that I want. I love it. It is $86, not even $83, $86. So let me know if you know where I could get a maternity dress that's not that pricey. If, I don't know, I may just go to Ross and get just like a long prom gown and try to make it work out like that or something. I don't know, but I need to get my maternity pictures done. I finally registered for the hospital room. Pretty much I'm halfway done, not fully, but halfway there, so that's good. And I do have a birth plan, and I will be filming my hospital, what's in my hospital bag, because I finally freaking packed it. There's only a few things I need to put in there, but I finally packed my hospital bag and my diaper bag. So I'm really excited. Look out for that. It should be my next videos to come up. And yeah, let me go ahead and show you. This is what I'm looking like from the front and both sides. I'm finally wearing a maternity shirt. For the longest, I've just been wearing regular shirts, but now you can see my belly. And this is what I'm looking like with the shirt off. So I'll come a little closer. I will say I do think he's dropping, but actually I know he's dropping a little bit, but I don't know if he's completely down yet. I don't think so, but he's gonna be here, you guys. Guys, so that's what my belly's looking like. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Also, make sure to check out my main channel. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone.